buying whips with cryptocurrency right now. Yeah. Tyler Durden, make them holler murder. Take them to the highest point of the earth, no need to follow further. The shit is universal, no time to do rehearsal. I never take a break, that shit is too commercial. I wasn't raised different.
How I completely changed the look and feel of my bathroom in just one day and with less than 400 euros. I had enough of looking at this old, dingy, disgusting bathroom, so I decided to make a change. But how do you make an old bathroom look new and fresh in just one day and without remodeling the whole damn thing? How do you do it if you don't have experience with tools or building? I needed something big, some big change, but not big like replacing a toilet or the sink. I love the idea of having wood in a bathroom. And I've seen a lot of modern bathrooms with floors made entirely out of wood. Now that was obviously not an option here. But I could make a small part of the floor out of wood. In order to really appreciate this wood, I would have to pull out this old shower cabin. Now, here's the doors. I've pulled these out here. That's one of the rubber seals down by the bottom. And you can see how dirty that looks. That's just moist. That's been stuck in there for, I don't know, years. This is the entire top. I pulled off the one side and half of the other side, and I'm just about to pull the last little bit down there off. You can easily change stuff like the faucet or the shower. Add a couple of finishing touches like a wooden crate for your toilet paper that matches the wood on the floor, a new soap dispenser. I started by cutting out these support beams. These are made from normal pressure treated wood, stuff you'd usually use outside. So the next thing I did was I cut these floorboards in approximately the right length and I put them down on the shower bottom. These are made out of something called IPE. It's similar to teak. This wood is super hard and it looks amazing. IPE is usually used for outdoor decking and furniture. I then just drew the outline of the shower bottom onto the floorboards by hand. Looking back at this project, if I had to do it again, I would probably buy a big sheet of translucent semi-hard plastic and draw the outline of the shower bottom onto that instead of doing it directly onto the floorboards. That would have made for a nicer finish. It would have been easier to make this fit perfectly down in the shower bottom. I took these floorboards up to the roof and I cut them using a jigsaw. But be patient, this wood is super hard. It'll take some time and probably a couple of saw blades. I put these support beams down in the shower bottom, put the floorboards on top and started marking everything out. One thing left to do and that's putting it all together. Remember, a good thing to do when working with wood is pre-drill. By pre-drilling, you have a much higher chance of putting this whole thing together without the wood cracking. I put a couple of adhesive rubber feet. I think I actually have some of those. Hang on. I did have some. I put a couple of these adhesive rubber feet in the shower bottom to make sure that this thing is stable and doesn't slide around. And look how great that turned out. I didn't want to buy a new shower cabin because it would sort of obstruct the view of this new beautiful wood floor. So instead I opted to buy one of these. That's just a big sheet of glass. You can buy these things at your local hardware store. This was really simple to put up. You just follow the instructions. You mount this metal panel to the side of the wall and the glass sheet just fits into that. It's a really good idea to get the help of a friend here. This thing is heavy and you don't want to drop it. New faucet, new shower, easy. You just pick the ones you like, dismantle the ones you have, put the new ones in, you're done. Good idea to shut off the water before you do this. That's it. Here we got the new nice wood floor, which is gonna be custom. Nobody else is gonna have anything like it. The very nice sheet of glass instead of that ugly old shower cabin. A nice new shower. And this whole thing took less than a day to finish and didn't even cost 500 bucks. And most importantly, you can do it yourself. The hardest part of this whole project was this wood floor. But it's really not that difficult, and if you just take the time and don't rush it, it's not too difficult. If somebody's really interested in knowing how I built this wood floor, I would be more than happy to make a detailed guide. Let me know down in the comments. You can find a rough budget of this entire build down in the description box. You'll be able to do this a lot cheaper if you get the glass and the wood from, well, anywhere else than your local hardware store. If you have any questions, you know what to do.
Here we go now!
hope you learned something, and even if you didn't, I hope you enjoyed it. See you guys tomorrow.